Two kids, Kartike and Sam, they don't join on Saturdays, they join on Sundays. Okay, so there's one information for you guys, okay? You can tell this to your parents also. So some of you, right, since there are kids joining in between and there's something taught in the class which might be difficult to follow. So Saturday, Sunday, 5 to 6 p.m. that class will continue. However, some of you who have some specific questions or something as a doubt, if you want that to be clarified, I have put a 30-minute window on Saturday morning, okay, 8:30 to 9 a.m. If anybody has anything that you want to be clarified or any doubt to be clarified, you can join that online. Yeah, Moga.
Can you wait? What time is it again?
8:30 to 9 in the morning on Saturday.
No.
So this is optional, okay? So this is only for some of you, right? Let's say I teach something in the class and I go fast. You think that you are lagging behind or you missed a class. You want something to be clarified. Obviously, video is there, but no, if you want me to give a quick summary of what we learned, something to explain, and then you can watch the video and catch up. Okay. So this is an optional thing. Okay. See, the problem is I also have 24 hours only in a day, like everybody, right? So after the classes, if I even plan for half an hour, 45 minutes, that needs good amount of effort. I have to kind of juggle with a lot of things, right? So that's why after a lot of struggle, I have found out that 30-minute window, 8:30 to 9 a.m. in the morning on Saturdays, before my day starts, I can spend with you guys. If there's anybody wants to join, anybody wants some clarification, please feel free to join. Same link like this class, okay? Alright. I'll publish that in the WhatsApp group also so that your parents also are aware of it, so that if any of you want to join, you can use that information and join. Alright? Okay. So, what are you going to learn today? Before we go into what we are going to learn today,
Delta Y by delta X.
you don't have to define the syllabus, Peter.
Slope.
Okay. So what we learned is last delta Y by delta X sounds interesting, and that is not wrong also. But what is happening here? You are making it complicated. We have not talked about delta Y, delta X in the class.
He never acts a thing, he just acts for the name.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Always look out for making things simpler instead of making things complicated. Otherwise, it will not help. Okay. So, whatever we learned in the last class, anybody has any doubt? Anybody has confusion? Anybody has... Okay. Nobody has any doubt? Very nice. Wonderful. So, now I see... Okay. So only okay, Vivan is also here now. Only Sanvi is missing. Aryan is also here. Alright. So in the last class we learned slope of line, and that is where we start talking about the slope intercept form. Did we talk about the complete slope intercept form or something is missing? We just talked about slope, not the slope intercept, right?
Like we did talk about it, but very little.
Okay. So we'll just talk about the slope intercept form, and then we will go to this. This booklet has the syllabus for all that we are going to learn for level 2. Let me just read the topics for you guys, okay, before I start the slope intercept form, so that you would know everything that we need to learn as part of level 2. Okay. So let me read it for you guys. First is ratios, arithmetic and rational numbers, rates and percentages, exponents and order of operations, negative numbers, variables and expressions, equations and inequalities, coordinate planes, 3D figures, data and statistics, area and surface area, introducing ratios, dividing fractions, arithmetic in base 10, rational numbers, data sets and distributions, proportional relationships, rates and percentages. Some of the topics will be repeated because every grade has some of the topics being repeated. Integers, additions, subtractions, rational numbers, statistics and probabilities, scale copies, geometry, scale drawings, introducing proportional relationships, measuring circles, proportional relationships and percentages, rational numbers, arithmetic, expressions, equation, inequalities, angles, triangles and prisms, probability and samplings, number operations, linear equation and functions, system of equations, geometry transformations, data and modeling, rigid transformations and congruence, dilations, similarity and introducing slopes. Yep. So I'm just reading the topics for you guys, whatever we have for level 2, which includes 6th, 7th and 8th grade.
We've done some of them.
We have done, I would say 40% of them. Okay. Functions and volumes.
Wait, is function part of like input output? It is input output.
Not that way. We'll come to that. So it's not as simple as input and output, but I would not say it's not that as well. Yeah.
It's a part of input.
Part of it. Yeah. Exponents and scientific notations, Pythagorean theorem and irrational numbers. So these are some of the topics that we're going to learn, and I know that was a mouthful and an earful for you guys, but that is the entire scope of what we're going to learn in level 2. Okay. And all this we are going to cover in next 1 to 1.5 years. So what I'm going to do is, we'll for kids like Amoga, who is already almost ready.
Hi.
Hey Bhupal, how are you?
Good.
Have a seat. So I would want you to move to this side so that I can see you. Yep. So so this is the entire syllabus for level 2, which includes everything that you need to know, and majority of them would be relevant for your city exams also. I mean, again, no, city exam is way too far from you guys, but still, a lot of concepts are there as well. So Amoga. So yeah, I was saying something for Amoga, right? So Amoga, kids like Amoga, who's almost all set to go to level 3. So what we'll do is, some of the topics for 8th grade, which I cover towards the end, that we'll cover in next few classes or 1.5 month, and then there'll be a choice for Amoga to see if she wants to join the class at 3 p.m. Okay?
3 p.m.
That's for SAT preparation. Yeah, Amoga? We'll talk about it separately, okay? We can talk one-to-one.
Is 2 p.m.
I actually raised my hand.
I'm sorry, beta?
I accidentally raised my hand.
Okay. No, so what we'll do is, for some of you, right, who can go to the next level, I will have a one-on-one discussion with you to understand how ready you are, what you need to be prepared for, what will be the timing for the class, what would be the change in approach for you to be able to learn things in the effective way. Okay. So whenever I find somebody is ready for going to the next level, I will have a one-on-one conversation and then we'll plan. Okay. Yeah. And probably I'll engage in a discussion with your parents also, so that everybody understands what we are trying to do and how. Okay. All right. So let's not go very far. Same thing happens for Aryan also, right? Aryan is also in 8th grade. So yeah, we'll talk to Aryan also after a few classes. Okay. So let's start with what we are going to learn today. But before we talk about what we are going to learn today, we have to recall what we learned in the previous class. So obviously Bhupal would not know. We talked about something called slope of a line. Slope of a line. When I say slope of a line, this line versus 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 this line. Here it is less slope, here it is more slope, here it is more slope. Even steeper, very steep.
The steep is taking
Yeah?
for jumping kids off it.
What is that?
For jumping kids off it.
Mm-hmm. And see that could become my plan for, okay, Bhupal, here, pay attention here, okay? Because there are a lot of things. So you don't have to take notes because you have everything on the video, which you can anyways refer to anytime. But make sure that you are paying attention so that you don't miss any of the concepts, okay? Now, these are the lines, and I am showing it against the coordinate plane, x-axis and y-axis. Again, x-axis, y-axis is nothing but this is my horizontal number line, this is my vertical number line. Yep. So this is my coordinate plane, and these lines have different slopes. less steep, steeper, steepest. Yeah.
For what it depend on for every angle? For like the
Let's not try drawing conclusion out of it. No, don't try drawing conclusion, because there's a chain of thought that I'm following right now. If I keep on getting interruptions in between, that'll get disrupted. Now, this is already something that we have learned. So when we say something is steep, say this is my x-axis, this is my y-axis. This is less steep, this is more steep. What did we see in the last classes? When it becomes more steep, meaning every small increase of x, there is a big drop or increase of y. Yeah? That is what is meant by steep. Your line is falling fast, meaning for every small increase in the horizontal direction, this is dipping by a big number. Look at this. Every increase of x, this much increase of x, only moving by this much. Here, this small increase of x, this is dipping by a big number. See? The value of y has changed by this much. If you look at this one, right? Small increase of x is resulting into big drop in y. So, any line slope being steep or shallow depicts how quickly your value of y is changing for every change of x. That's what we saw in the class last time. If I call m as the slope, how much is the value of y? What is the change value of y? If this was y1, this is y2, okay, and this was my x1, this is my x2, right? x1, y1, okay. So slope of a line can be represented as how much is the change of y for every change of x.
Wait, so then it's not change my delta y by delta x. What is
Yeah.
But see, my that it was like a value.
Don't go there. Stop there.
What does m mean? What does m mean?
What is m?
M
M means slope. If I'm calling m as a slope, okay, a variable. Yeah. So this is what we have covered in the previous class. So I'm saying, if I have to say slope of a line, what that means is how much is y changing for every change of x. That's what we learned. Now, if you relate that, this part we learned in the previous class, okay, I'm not teaching anything new. So Gitesh, Myra, Sagnika, Amoga, everybody is, Tisha, everybody, right? Same thing, we are doing the same thing, nothing new, okay?
Yeah.
I'm just doing a repeat. Now, we go to the next level and we talk about how I can convert this information into a form of a line equation, which is called this is the equation of a linear, this is a linear equation in slope intercept form. It's a linear equation because maximum power to the variable is 1.
So does m, so does the y equals to m connect to the y2 minus y1 by x2 by minus y1 times x plus c?
I will faint and fall down soon. You should keep on making it complicated. So don't put too many things together. Keep it simple. Y equals to mx plus c. M is a variable, c is a variable. Sorry, m is a constant, c is a constant, x and y are variables. This is my linear equation. Keep it simple. Yeah.
Doesn't seem like intercept.
I'll come to that. So hold it for a little bit.
But
Somebody has raised hand on the screen. Who is it? Nobody? Okay. Yes, Dikshita. Yes, Dikshita.
I have a question from the homework, sir.
Okay. Give me 5 minutes. I'll just do a recap of this one, then we'll come to that. Will that be okay?
Okay, sir.
Or no, it might so happen that if the question is so very specific to one person, you can send that. See, any question that I give it to you guys for solving, right? And if you are not able to solve it, or if you have some doubt, so if you have any doubt, if you're not able to complete, you can send a WhatsApp to me, say, okay, this particular question I could not solve. Okay? So that way I can even try answering that or solving it for you offline also. Okay? Alright, yeah, your question.
Number 5 for me printed out doesn't show the slope.
What is that?
No, that was a printing. Oh.
What is that?
So when we printed out the slope for the question 5 didn't come up.
Okay. That's fine. I mean, you can do the.
You know when m acts as a like a variable? So does m connect to
Hold it there. Don't jump 2-3 steps to make it complicated for yourself and for everybody else. Stop it there. I will go in a sequence, I will go in a flow and make sure that I inject that in your brain before I say this is done. Okay? So hold it there. Y equals to mx plus c. This equation is called, it's a linear equation, right? Because maximum, so m and c are my constants. Okay? M and c are constants, x and y are variable. Maximum power to the variable is 1, so that's why we are calling it a linear equation. So far, no problem, right? Now, whatever RF was saying, that was correct, but I was stopping. No jumping. Calm down. Deep breath. Yeah? So, this m is nothing but the slope. So, if you have to create an equation, if somebody says, okay, now I'm giving you guys a real life example. You will get a question say, okay, I have 2 points with x and y coordinates as 3, 4 and 4, 3. Find out the slope of this equation. Slope of the equation will be this, y2 minus y1. This is my y1 and this is my y2. Okay, I mean this is my first point, this is my point 1 and this is my point 2. This is my x1, y1, x2, y2. I'll put that value here to get the slope. Okay? Here. Nobody's teaching on the road. Out of here. Here. I'm teaching in the classroom. Nobody's teaching on the road. Okay? So, from this, you can find out the value of m. M will be equal to y2 minus y1. y2 is this one. 3 minus y1, 4. Divide by x2 minus x1. x2 is 4. 4 minus x1 is 3.
Wait, what?
So minus 1 by 1. That is minus 1. Don't get tempted to talk for everything. Digest some things. Process information. Yeah, Muga.
Wait, so I watched the video, but I didn't watch the end of the video because I didn't have time.
That's
so,
okay.
Yeah.
So that's what we are trying to do here. So again, you watch the video, half of it. You could not watch the remaining part of it, but that video will remain with you forever. Now nobody can take the video away, right? It's there on YouTube. It's only for you guys, nobody else. I don't have so many subscribers either. It's only for my kids. Yeah. So whatever you could not finish, you can watch it later also. Yeah.
But I think I already kind of know this because we learned it.
Mm-hmm.
So.
That's fine. So that's why I'm saying that I'll not keep you in level 2 for long. Yeah.
What's the formula? Is the formula y equals to mx plus c? Or is that an example?
So that's what I'm saying. So don't rush. There's no hurry. I cannot teach you everything in the next 6 months and then you'll be done with your studies. Okay? I'll keep teaching you for long enough so that I keep taking money from your parents for long. Okay, now I'm just kidding. So but what I'm saying is we'll learn at a pace so that we can keep that with us. Otherwise, you learn everything in one day and you forget next day. Here, from this you got the slope. So this slope is nothing but your m. Now, see, I can solve this equation. I can frame this equation, okay? I got this point. I can just put the value of m as minus 1x plus c.
That's impossible. How's it impossible?
No, don't talk unnecessarily, okay?
What?
Don't talk unnecessarily, please. Okay? I cannot say it in a more polite way. Put it there. Now, so basically the questions or the problems that you'll be dealing with, you have 2 points. Write the equation in slope intercept form. So this From this point you can find the slope and you can put that value here for the m, and that frames part of your equation. Now I have only been talking about slope intercept form, but only slope is what I have talked about. What is intercept?
Is an intercept like an intercept?
Intercept.
Where it crosses each other?
The 2 points hit each other.
No, I'm saying in this equation, what do we mean by intercept?
Where it joins with the linear equation? No.
Okay. Or anybody on the screen, what do we mean by intercept here? If anybody knows.
Like it comes like in between the line or the slope.
They can just stretch
Yeah.
it a little bit.
Amoga, Tisha, Dikshita, anybody? Sagnika. So, okay, now my turn. So, if you look at a slope intercept form, this equation, if I keep on telling you guys again and again that this is an equation in the slope intercept form, and the equation is y equal to mx plus c. You guys already know by now, this m stands for the slope. M is nothing but the slope of the line, meaning whether the line is horizontal, steep, vertical, whatever, or negative direction. Now you guys can see my breakdowns, okay? So anyways, leave that aside. So, I don't know breakdowns, I'm just kidding.
Wait, what was you going to
Hold it there, that was useless. Yeah, Moga. So I was saying,
Like intercept, like if it crosses like the y-axis.
That's all.
yeah, so intercept, when you talk about intercept in a coordinate plane, you talk about two types of intercepts. Intercept on the x-axis or intercept on the y-axis. Meaning where it is intersecting the y-axis or x-axis.
Yeah.
Or in general term, right? Whenever you say intercept, meaning when two lines are meeting each other.
Yeah.
Here, since we are talking about only one line, this is one equation, right? So it's a one line. This guy, there is no second line that we can refer to. So it can only intercept with or intersect x or y axis. So in this case of this equation,
Oh, it's 0.
this is your y-intercept. C tells you which point on the y-axis this is going to hit. Now look at this.
That was like approximately 7 and 6.
I'm the teacher. Hold it. So here, if this is my y equal to mx plus c, c is the y-intercept, meaning this is the point on the y-axis. Take this length.
Well, is it always
That
gonna
is
be
C.
Y?
Huh?
Is it always gonna be Y?
Yeah. So this is the interpretation of this slope intercept form. It says a linear equation in this form. This is your slope, meaning whether your line is horizontal, vertical, very vertical, going backward, and this is where it's touching the y-axis. If I give you an equation like this, y equal to 4x minus 3. Do you know what it means?
Algebra. Wait, Y equals to.
Y equals to mx 3x minus 4x minus 3.
What?
What would be? Think and respond. Don't rush. There is no value for blabbering. Think and respond. Yeah.
Will 3 be in the Y coordinate because he was told which point?
Yeah, that's what it is. No, so now I want, see, that is something I have already told you. What is your interpretation is what I'm interested in. If I give you an equation like this, y equal to 4x minus 3, how would you read that?
I'll do 4x to Y. Y plus 3 equals 4x.
Not interested.
We solved it.
Not interested. I'm saying what would be your interpretation? So
Right.
interpretation.
Wait, we use strategy.
First of all, no finger pointing at others. You know your answer, he knows his answer, he knows his answer, okay? Don't try to act smart, say, okay, you made a mistake. No. Talk about yourself. Because what you learn is what you'll answer in the exam. Okay. Yeah. Here. What would be your see now look at this. Now you guys will literally laugh at me, okay? Because I'll tell you in the simplest form. As I keep saying, I'm not as intelligent as you guys. Okay? Y equals to mx plus c. Y equals to 4x minus 3. What is my value of m? 4.
That's like the slope, right?
M is the slope. M is my slope. And it's a positive number. What does it mean?
That is on quadrant, right?
Think and respond. No brownie points for wrong but quick answer. If my slope is positive, what does it mean? How would you interpret?
Right, so we can move it to the other side to make it negative.
No, not yet. Think. I'm forcing you guys to think and respond. You guys are rushing to give me a wrong answer.
4 is positive.
No, think. While thinking, lips don't move. Yep. Let's see. Dikshita.
Is it like x axis?
Think. I would make you guys think and think enough. Yeah, Gitesh.
Would it be somewhere in quadrant 1?
Not convincing enough. Okay. Who else? Okay. Fine. Now let me give you guys the clue.
It would be quadrant 4.
It doesn't matter. Arav, this is what I stopped you for. You be bothered about yourself. Even if he makes the biggest mistake in his life, he only will fail. Why you have to be concerned about it? Only bother about yourself. That is how you learn most. Okay. Not only for Arav, it's for everybody, all of us. If I keep finding out mistakes with my neighbor, I will never improve. Okay. So let's be concerned about improving myself. Alright. Now look at this. This is minus 3. C is minus 3. Meaning if this was my coordinate plane, this is my y-intercept is minus 3. Minus 3. Meaning the line is crossing this point somewhere. Now whether the line is going this way or this way, I don't know. But actually I do. How?
Because 4 is connected down.
No.
4 is across connected
4 is a positive number.
Fine.
It's a 4 is a positive number. When a number is positive, what does it mean? Every increase of x is leading to increase in y. If let's say m is positive, greater than 0, right? Here it's 4. What does it mean? My m comes from this. When will m be positive? When value of y is increasing. Meaning, if I have my line like this, if I increase x, my y is decreasing, right? It's coming down. Yeah?
But if you decrease the
No,
x.
wait. No, don't think too much. Keep it simple. See, if I look at this, this is my x1, this is my x2. What's happening? x1, y1, x2, y2. What's happening? When my x value is increasing, what's happening? Y is decreasing. Meaning, y2 minus y1 will be negative. x2 minus x1 will be positive because x is increasing. So this will be a negative value. So look at this. Think, visualize. When your line is like this, when it's going down, your m cannot be positive. It will be negative always. When your m is positive, meaning your line is going this way, because your value of y is increasing. Now just by giving this information, I can tell you if this is my equation. So this is when you will see the excitement in my eyes. Okay? Because this is the concept part of it. Now you relate this. I have an equation like this, y equal to mx plus, or not mx, I have y equal to 4x minus 3. Okay? M is positive. What does it mean? If I have a line like this, my m will not be positive. Yes.
But see, wouldn't the 4 go down to the
No. Don't irritate me by giving lame answers. Think about this. What if no? Did you understand this part or not? I told you this. I'm telling this third time. This is x1, y1. Okay. Think and respond. That is why I'm kind of getting little frustrated when I hear the same thing. Look at this. When I'm going from x1 to x2. Okay. What is happening here? Here, let's say this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now look at this. This is probably value of x is what? 5 and value of y is 2. Here, what is the value of x is? Probably 3 or 2.5, let's say. What is the value of y here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Yeah. See what's happening. Value of x is increasing from 2.5 to 5. 2.5 to 5. Value of y is decreasing from 6 to 2. Yeah. When the line is going like this is a downward trend. Downward trend for y. Every increase of x is bringing a change negatively in y. Meaning your y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, which is the m. Here, every increase of x, when this is positive, y value of y is decreasing, meaning this will be negative. So if your m is less than 0, this is how this line would be. Now, if your line is like this, what's happening? Just look at the line. Don't bother yourself with so much of maths. Look at this line. When x is increasing, y is also increasing. When x is increasing, y is also increasing. This is where your m will be positive. Now you relate. Just by seeing value of m is greater than 0, you can assume that your line is going this way. Create a picture in your mind. What is that?
It's my thinking skill.
Alright, so just by looking at this picture, how do you relate? Let me draw it for you guys one more time. I think today's class will be where I will kind of, ignite your thinking brain. And I don't appreciate when we don't think and just argue.
Yeah.
Okay, so don't argue. Okay, look at this. If I have a line like this versus a line like this, what is the situation? M is greater than 0 or m is less than 0? Now you tell me this one. For the first one.
M will actually equal to 0 because it's going down to the other quadrants that is negative.
Stop it there. You did not hear me for last 20 minutes. Yep.
So m is negative for the first one because m is less than 0 and when x is lower, y is lower. No, x is higher, y is lower.
Huh. No, you did not say that. So you did not articulate it then. If you said so, I did not hear it right. So you said m equal to 0. That was your starting point. So that was not right. So you said, in this case, m is negative because when x is increasing, y is coming down. So this is what? X is increasing, y is coming down. X is increasing, y is coming down. Yeah? Now, on the screen, I want to hear if you see the first picture, this one, without worrying about the mathematical part of it, if you see a line like this, will m be equal to greater than 0 or will m be less than 0?
M will be less than 0.
Okay, why?
Yeah.
Why?
Because like when our x is increasing, the y is decreasing.
Decreasing. That's the message. Yes. Amoga, you're saying the same thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also.
So this is for your visualization. Always visualize this. If you ever see a line like this, you don't need any mathematical formula to see whether m will be positive or negative. This is your interpretation. Yeah. But quick. Focus on yourself. If I see an equation like this, if I see a graph like this, will my m be greater than 0 or less than 0? M as in slope. Greater than 0 or it will be less than 0?
Greater.
Greater than 0.
It'll be greater because you can
Why?
put up the quadrant.
Because
And then every time
because
one
what-
line goes to
I'll come to you. Yeah, Pranav, come to you.
because when my x is
Increasing.
increasing, then my y is increasing.
Y is also increasing, yes. Everybody on the screen got the same point, same message, same meaning?
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Alright.
Yeah.
So this is now, Arav, you were saying something.
Yeah, well, basically what you said, if y increases, then x also increases.
No, it's always, when x increases, y increases.
Because
That's all.
there's also the record that's going down, so it's going up to quadrant 3.
Quadrant has not come into picture. It should not come into picture at all. Because that's an extra information which you would not need right now. I'm saying here, whenever, the line has no limits, right? It can go to third quadrant as well. Nobody's stopping it from going there.
That's first.
So, this is third quadrant, this is first quadrant. I'm saying this line I can extend to any quadrant, right? It can extend to this quadrant for sure. So, I don't really have quadrant as my deciding factor. Simply put, here to here, if I look at this, what happened? My x was probably minus 4 here. It became 3 here, plus 3 here. My y was probably minus 3 here, this point. It became what? Plus 2 here. So basically minus 3 to 2, minus 4 to 3. So this, when x is increasing, y is also increasing. So when a line you see like this, that gives you that simple clue. Now comes $1 million question. Nobody gets $1 million though. Y equal to 3x minus 4. If I had to visualize this line, I know y. See, this is my y-intercept. Minus 3. So this is touching at minus 3. Don't talk in between. Minus 3. So this is the point that this line is touching for sure. Now my x is 3. See, m is 3, meaning positive. That means the line is this way.
So it'll be greater than 0.
Yeah. So this is upward. The line is upward. Just by looking at this picture, you can make this out. Now, you will have different options to choose from. Whichever you see aligning with this understanding, you can use that. I can talk about this 3 or 2 in more detail, but I would not want to bother you guys at this point in time. We'll talk about that when we do SAT preparation, okay? This is the rate at which y is changing, okay? So anyways, this has a steepness, right? So you don't have to deal with many complex questions, but yeah. Yes, Dikshita, you had a question.
Sorry, you told it's like a positive, like which one is positive?
Positive meaning the slope is positive. Slope is positive meaning when x is increasing, y is also increasing.
Why the formula doesn't work?
So if you're challenging a proven formula, right, you have to have very solid substance before challenge. Don't challenge like Arvind Kejriwal, who has no clue. He just challenges people without having any substance to it. Right? Arvind Kejriwal is one of the most literate chief ministers of India, right? He's an IITian. So he's supposed to be very literate. He was a very literate guy, but he has a habit of just putting blame on somebody. No, I know he's a thief. He doesn't have any evidence. He just puts a blame. Same way, I would say, if you are saying that this formula doesn't work, you have to have solid evidence before you say so. If you ever say Pythagorean theorem is crap, prove it wrong. You have to prove it wrong. Till you don't prove it wrong, it is right.
You need a lawyer.
Sorry?
You need a lawyer for that.
What is that?
You need a lawyer for that.
Okay, leave it. Yeah, Dikshita, go ahead.
Can you explain the line? How do you draw the line again?
Yeah, so how do you draw the line again? That's very simple. So here, this is, what we'll do is, see, for drawing a line, what do you need? Just 2 points. Just 2 points. Okay? So if this is my equation, how will I draw my line? Let's find out when the value of x is 0. When the value of x is 0. So y equal to, when I put x equals to 0, so become 3 into 0 minus 4. So when x equal to 0, y equals minus 4. So this is the 1 point.
Now we're doing jump.
Now we do second point. Second point, we'll put y equal to 0. Let's put y equals to 0. When y equals to 0, so here I'll put a 0 equal to 3x minus 4. That means 3x minus 4 equals 0. So 3x equals 0 plus 4 or 4. So 3x equals 4, x equals 4 by 3. That is 1.33. So meaning when my y is equal to 0, my x value is 4 by 3, 1.33.
Easy.
No, that's fine. So I have my second point. My first point was 0 and minus 4, which was this point. My second point is 1.33 and y equals 0. So it will be somewhere here. It will be a steep line.
This is too easy.
Okay. Okay. Calm down.
That's a very scary.
1, 2, 3. So basically, in simple ways, right? When you have an equation, if you have to draw a line, remember one thing, you just need 2 points to draw a line. So how do you get 2 points? See, this is a contract between x and y. That y minus 3x minus 4 will be, y will be equal to 3x minus 4. Now if x changes, y will correspondingly change. We just said, okay, fine. If x changes, y will change. Let's say if x is equal to 1, x equals to 0. What is the value of y? Similarly, when y changes, what is the value of x? When I put y equals to 0, what was the value of x? I got 2 points, I can hit them. I had other options also. I'll say, okay, what if when x is equal to 1? I'll put x equals to 1 and find out the corresponding value of y. That will become my x and y coordinate on the second point and join those. Okay? Yeah? And now, this linear equation, I think we have double clicked on linear equation multiple times. There are videos of the class. Whenever you get doubt, it's very normal, right? When you learn something and when you try recalling afterwards, you might struggle, oh, what did I learn in that class? I'm missing something. There's always a video for you guys only. This video is only for you guys. I don't have a lot of subscribers. It's only my students. It is only for you guys. Okay? And I don't need subscribers either. That's not my goal. Calm down. We are not here for YouTube discussion. I'm just telling you guys what the purpose of this video is. So, whenever you forget something, open up a video, you go through a particular section, note it down, and then that will become your understanding. Okay? So use this video for your benefit, because just to make sure that we are able to move fast enough, we make good use of the resources that we have. Okay? So this is on the linear equation. We talked about the equation, we talked about the slope, we talked about the slope-intercept form. So this page or the syllabus that I was showing you guys, in this syllabus there was one topic on, wait. There was one topic on linear relationship, linear equation, linear systems. And then there was one topic on slope of the line also. Yeah. So now we will, what I will do is, I will send out this whole syllabus to you guys, okay? Just look at it and tell me if there is any topic that is not clear to you, so that we can pick up that topic. I'll send it to you guys. You cannot read anything from my hand, okay? No, I'll send it to you guys in WhatsApp itself. So go through it and let me know if you have any doubt, any topic that you want to pick up early, okay? So that we can go through that. Yeah.
I have a topic that we can go early. I have a topic that we can go early.
Send me a message. I will.
It's too easy. Like the geometry is figuring most of the angle and the sides, and finding the sine and cosine really easy.
I don't go for easy stuff. Something that you already know.
Yeah. My dad taught me.
Can we do ratio?
Yeah, we can do ratio and
Really?
proportions.
Can we do like graphs, like bar graphs and
We-
whisker plots?
We'll do everything. Not everything in tomorrow's class, right?
But
So-
see, high school's too easy.
Okay. Calm down. We have entire year to study. Let's use the time respectfully, mindfully,
Tren.
and learn. Yeah, Moga.
Is there algebra on that?
There is algebra. So it has algebra as in, see, algebra itself is a topic, right? So you would want to focus on certain things. So we have been talking about linear equations, solving linear equations and all. That is part of algebra, but there'll be much more than that. So if there's any particular topic within that, what I will do, Abuga, is I will send this whole syllabus to you guys, to the WhatsApp group. Take a look at the syllabus for level 2 and let me know if there's any topic that you would want me to teach you ahead of time. Okay? Yeah? So, and there could be many more topics, right? Even the SAT syllabus, if you see, it has a lot of topics from junior grades, but in a more advanced form, right?
Wait, does SAT have language pilot or like
Yeah,
English?
it has
Oh,
English also. But I don't teach English.
can you?
No.
Why?
I'm focused. I don't distract. I'm focused on math. Let me teach you math.
Oh, math, you mean like pi?
Just took a month. Didn't
Okay, so we are going the wrong direction. Stop there. Yeah.
Didn't our dad ask you about like the violin?
This is a math class. We'll talk about it. Okay, so we learned about the linear equation, we learned about the slope intercept form, and again I'm repeating for some of you who joined late. There's an optional class that I'm doing on Saturdays from 8:30 to 9 in the morning. If any of you have any doubt, like we covered things in the class and if you missed something, that is an extra class for you guys, no charges, don't worry about the money part, okay? There is no charges for that. That is only for you guys to leverage it if you have any particular doubt. So that class happens at 8:30 to 9 on Saturdays. You can just join with the same link. Okay? And you don't have to worry about additional charges, fee and all those crappy stuff. You just join and ask questions that you want to clarify, and that's an extra option that you have. Yeah?
In the class, you said that like we
Online.
We
You-
get like a free. Do you want like discount for payment for like year? Like you said that.
You are a student. Don't become a businessman. Remain a student, you'll learn. Yeah.
Is it tomorrow your morning thing?
No, only Saturday. Beta. Okay?
Why not Sunday?
So, remain a student, you will learn the most. You become a businessman, you don't need to talk money. Money is not a good thing. Yeah?
Is it okay if you don't join?
What is that?
Like the class in the morning on Saturdays, is it okay if you don't join?
No, that's optional, I said.
Oh.
So, Saturday, Sunday is your actual class. That's a 30-minute window I'm offering for kids who have any doubt. That's it. Okay. It's okay. Talk about yourself. Talk about when you point finger at somebody, right? Look at this thing. When you're pointing finger at somebody,
There's 3 fingers.
the rest 3 or 4 fingers are pointing at you.
No.
So don't get into that trap. It's a trap. Okay? Alright. So tomorrow we are going to learn ratios and proportions. That's what we'll start with. And remember, everything that we learn here in this class is your preparation for SAT, because even the SAT syllabus has ratios and proportions. You'll be surprised to know.
What does it stand for?
And what is that?
SAT.
SAT stands for
I feel like it's
It's the
some-
best on everything. And he's the smartest.
so if you think and talk, you will get maximum brownie points. If you just talk, it's called glamoring.
I think
It's called
standardized.
a standard aptitude test or something.
Wait, it's a wow.
Yeah, Dikshita. Okay.
It stands for Scholastic Aptitude Test.
Oh, thanks.
See, here's the answer. You guys have to use your
Single
friend.
alphabet.
The Wi-Fi really helps.
You guys have to use your friends to gain knowledge rather than just chattering. Okay.
Can we use
All right.
ChatGPT?
Okay. Stop that. Stop that. Before I get super mad. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Dikshita.
I already know the ratios and proportionship.
I'll still get you trapped. I'll get you trapped. So when I say I'll get you trapped, meaning any topic that we know, right? I have learned math long time ago. I've been teaching my kids. I have taught my younger siblings, and that's how I'm in touch with subjects. I'm teaching you guys, so I'm still in touch. But can I claim that I know everything? Probably not. Because whenever you pick up some topic and you go deeper into it, you'll find that there's something that you end up learning. So any book and every book that you have studied, apart from movies, okay, if you watch the same movie 5 times, you will not get anything new. But if there's a book, if you read it again and again, you'll find that there's something new that you're learning actually. Okay? So be it a book or be it a topic that you come across, you have learned it your way. You never know. I might give you a surprise tomorrow. Yeah? We'll see. Yeah?
Yeah.
So, no more linear equations, no more coordinate planes, no more slope-intercept form. If anybody has any doubt, go back to the videos. In the junior classes, like the kids from 5th to 8th grade, 3rd to 5th grade, they were asking me questions after questions on the same topic. I said, okay, now since you have not understood, watch the video 4 times. I'll not say that to you guys, but I might end up saying so if you ask me the same question. Yeah, Dikshita.
Wait, can you move Ishan to level 2?
No.
I have a question on the homework.
Yes. Tell me the question, let's solve it. And let's see if your teacher is qualified enough to solve it.
Mrs. Lee, call
Okay.
me.
Okay.
So it sounds like find the slope of the line that passes through the points 2, 7 and 2, negative 6.
Okay. Now everybody calm down.
Oh, I know it. So that's
Dude, calm down. When I say calm down, that's plain simple English, which means calm down.
Wait, are we doing the slope or the slope?
No, so here's the question. See, that is the problem. Every question that you come up, Arav,
I'll have to
Arav, hands down. No argument, no unnecessary waste of time. Let's hear the question. I'm saying basic thing. Dikshita has a question. Let's hear the question. That's one part of your crap that I talk about always. Read. You're not reading, you're listening. Listen to the question correctly. Yeah, Dikshita, read it for me one more time.
Find the slope of the line that passes through the points
Okay.
2, 7 and 2, negative 6.
Okay, this is my one point. This is my second point. Now, when I heard this question again, what did I do? Like I keep on prescribing this thing, right? That read. So I'm reading that question one more time. Find out the slope of the line which passes through the 2 point 2, 7, 2, minus 6. I'm reading it one more time. Find out the slope of the line which passes through point this and point this. Okay, there's nothing more to find out by reading it again. I'm tired now. So, what is question? Now I'm analyzing. I'm going to the A part of it. I'm analyzing. Okay, so this is saying find out the slope of the line, and I've been given 2 points. This is my point 1. This is my point 2. Arav, you have to put your hands down. You have to put your hands down, regardless of how smart you are.
I have a question.
No, so yeah, let one question finish. You watch, if you're watching a serial, you watch first episode, then you watch second episode. Okay? You cannot watch 2 episodes simultaneously. That is my state also. As I say, I'm not a very intelligent person. I'm a very normal, mediocre person. I cannot process 2 things together. I don't have multi-threading option in my CPU. Okay? So 1/3 at a time. So let me finish 1/3, I'll come to you. Here, after reading this question, what we found, okay, it's saying find out the slope of the line which is passing through the 2 points. Now, I'm thinking, do I know how to do it? Yes, I know a formula that we just learned. Slope means how my y is changing for every change of x. This is my one point, this is my second point. If I call this as x1, y1, x2, y2, I can put that here straight. So, just by reading this question again and again, I'm able to relate it with this guy. Oh, now I know this. Then, reading done, analysis done, now comes Nike. Just do it. What we are going to do? Now I know x2, y2, x1, y1. I'll just put the value. I'm not putting any intelligence into it. y2 is minus 6. y2 minus y1, minus y1. y1 is 7. So put 7. By x2 minus x1. x2 is this one. 2 minus x1 is 0. What does it mean? Minus 6 minus 7 is minus 13. 2 minus 2 is 0.
Negative 13.
No. That is where you are rushing for it. What does it mean? Minus 13 by 0.
Oh, infinity.
I see something wrong.
This is
I'm doing fine.
yeah. What is it?
How can you what you did wrong?
Wait, I thought it was 0 by 13.
And if you find out what did I do wrong and if you are right, that's fine. If you say something saying I was wrong and you are proven wrong, I'll not let you speak for next 2 classes. Not even a single word, regardless of how many questions you have.
I thought 0
No,
by
tell it from there. Tell me where what is wrong.
So basically, if you look, negative 7, okay? See, you have.
Next 2 classes, he is not going to speak even a single word. Not even a question.
But actually, I thought you put 7. Oh, so you put 7
So,
minus 6.
so if you don't think and talk, this is where you will not be given a chance to speak. Next 2 classes, everybody remember this, okay? On the screen also. One of the child in the class will not be allowed to talk for next 2 classes,
No, I thought.
no matter how many questions he has.
I
You're done. For next 2 classes, I'll not let you speak even a single word.
But see,
No unnecessary blabbering. That is a waste of time.
So, my dad said we could also switch it.
Dad is not in picture here. I'm talking about you.
Mr. Kumar, this is exercise.
Okay.
I thought it was.
Okay, let me answer the question for the poor kid who's been waiting for me. Yeah, Dikshita. Come on. Yeah, Dikshita.
So, how do you get minus 13? I got 1. Because like you do minus plus minus.
No. So it's you're not adding. So this is look at this equation. y2 minus y1. Come down. y2 minus y1. What is y2? Minus 6. I put minus 6 in place of y2. Minus y1. Minus y1. What is my y1? 7. So minus 6 minus 7. So minus 6 minus 7 together will be minus 13. Yeah? By 2 minus 2, 0. Regardless whether it's minus 13 or minus 3, doesn't matter. Now, even if it's 2 or minus 2 or minus 13 or minus 14, in the denominator you have a 0. That is undefined. What does it mean?
Means that it goes.
Even 0 increase of x, your y is increasing. So this is a vertical line basically.
So basically.
So if you put this equation into y equal to let's say mx plus c, this m is becoming infinity or undefined. Yep.
So basically, if you can also switch it, you can put.
But next 2 classes you are not going to talk.
Yeah.
No, actually, 7 minus.
Okay, that starts from tomorrow by the way.
That
Yeah.
could be 13, but if it's 2 minus 0, there will be 13.
No, now don't try justifying what you made a mistake. That's over. So now if you talk about it, you will find more mistakes in your statement. Okay. Let's see.
These are all Andy's fault.
That is where you are going wrong. If you find fault in somebody else, you'll not be able to fix your problem. Yeah.
So I thought 0 by negative 13 equals infinity. I thought.
No, it's
But it could be
0.
0. Imagine.
Next 2 classes. Okay? Alright.
Is
So,
Let's see.
calm
If
down.
we-
No, calm down. Calm down. Everybody has to make use of the class, right? Okay. So, Dikshita, did I answer your question first of all?
Yes, sir.
I did not do anything tricky, okay? It was very simple, straightforward. I just applied my magic trick. I just read this question again and again.
What about trends?
I applied the same thing here and we got the answer. So, one magic trick here is read the question couple of times. If you read the question 2-3 times, you will see the question becomes little easier than what it was before. Okay? Alright.
What about the key part of trend?
Next 2 classes.
I think everyone trusts
But
the
actually,
equation now.
What about the key part of
I
trend?
think
No.
everyone trusts this.
Leave that aside. Because now, regardless of whatever you do for doing a damage control, next 2 classes I'll not let you speak.
But also, listen.
No, next 2 classes I'll not let you speak. Quiet. Okay. Yeah.
We have a real question.
No. Stop it there. No, you have exhausted your limit. For next 2 classes, I'm damn serious about it. I'm very serious about it. See, there has to be some way to enforce learning, and I found mine. Okay?
Chappal.
Okay. So, can you quiet down? Calm down? Be quiet? Otherwise, I'll talk to Daddy today. Don't force me to do that. Yeah. So, tomorrow we'll start learning ratios and proportions. Okay? That's one of the topics for SAT also. That's the first chapter in SAT preparation, if you want to be aware of. So, we'll talk about that. I have no better way of telling you that you have to be quiet.
The first portion.
There's no better way of telling you that you have to be
So
quiet.
we're done with slope. We're done with slope.
You're done with flow. Alright, so let's focus on proportion and ratios for tomorrow. And then I have to move away from geometry, lines, straight lines, linear equations, coordinate planes, and things like that. And there are more topics that we have to pick up in the coming classes. So tomorrow we'll learn about ratio and proportion, and then I will pick up next topic, unless you have something taught in the school which you have doubts or which you would want me to
And
clarify.
then after ratio, it's algebra.
We'll see.